Hey everyone, it's Forex Trader, and I'm going to give you a quick tip in Forex trading, currency trading. Now, if you haven't noticed, past maybe I think a week or 2 weeks, I've been giving quick tips, which I really was only going to reserve for friends and some people who, 'cause I have some people who email me, and I could just tell the hunger that they have to learn. Uh, One guy named Joel he lives in Malaysia. And if he's watching this, what's up, man? And he's actually, I don't know, I know he's doing a lot of stuff. He's very busy. He's in law school and such. But, very simple. Set a goal. Go ahead and reach that goal. And that's getting 10 pips a day. Just set a goal. Let's get 10 pips a day. Now, really, you'll find that it's very simple. Yet, sometimes starting out is not easy. All right. But if you put these things together and work at it and master it over a period of time, you will become successful if you have the right attitude. So, mindset, attitude, and then treating this like a business, and then obviously having the right information. And that's what I hope to provide for you guys. All right. So, last time we spoke, now this chart is naked. Well, I actually left one of my indicators I see I didn't knock out. But if you remember, I put a sell in. And you remember what I told you? I said, look, it's going to fill this wick. It's going to fill its obligation. Look on the last video that I put up. And then I told you, okay, $721 in this account. And I was trading at 10 cents per pip, which is what? 0.01 when I was going over the volume. Now look where the market is. That was up here. I'm in profit. Now, mind you, I wasn't even trying. I just put it in there. I said, look, it doesn't matter if the market goes up, because my volume is so low. Look at my margin level percentage. Now, this is Trader's Way. If you want a broker, you can get our broker at pamsters.com. You'll get you situated with an account and get you, all signed up and everything. So make sure you go to pamsters.com. This is brought to you by pamsters.com and our team to get you right. I'm not sure what broker you're using, but I like Trader's Way. I like them. The broker manager, he's quick to respond, and I feel comfortable. Okay, I get the leverage that I like, and I can withdraw my money. Okay, all right. So check this out. I put a sell in, and now look where the market is. I just opened the computer. This is the demo, by the way, Joe Blow. But I just want to show you. I just opened the computer. I don't care where the market goes out. With this margin level, I know that where it's going to go because it has to fill that obligation. So my last video, I talked about setting targets. So please check that out. All right. So that may not, and then I told you about, look, don't count the money necessarily, especially when you're starting out. Count the pips. This is a great amount of pips, guys. This will change your life. You get this every week. Shoot, if you get this every month, compounding, you will grow your account. Look at this. I'm going to go ahead and just close this out. I wasn't even trying, guys. I just told you about setting targets and fulfilling obligation. Imagine if you can tell what an uptrend and downtrend is. I don't think I made a video about that. I don't even know if I will. I have to ask my mentor if it's okay. But because we don't want to give too much information through the YouTube or internet. But anyways, this is not what I was going to talk about. But I just saw this. Let's go ahead and close out in profit. That's how you close out a trade in profit. Okay. So now, you see where we are? All right. Let's go ahead and take this off. This video will be about news. Okay. Now, I've heard of some people being very scared of news. Okay. Being very scared of news and staying away. Stay away from news. Now, here's the thing. The market moves. Certain news outbreaks, the market moves crazy. That's why I say keep your volume right. Then it's about being patient and waiting for that thing to start moving in the direction where it's kind of made its decision where it's going to go. So what we learned was some people more risky than others, but what we learned was basically waiting 10 minutes after the news. Now, it is a certain discipline. You have to feel it out for yourself and see what you're most comfortable with. Why? But I will say this. Some people say, hey, I'm going to go heavy on this news. I would not suggest that because I have lost accounts early on thinking, okay, the news is going to do this. I've had the news go up, down, up, knock me out, and then go in one direction. And then I've had it go up, down, then knock me out and literally just end where it started. Now there are different strategies that you can use, and I'll get it. Like I said, I'll get into it. There's one thing called the Trinity trade, and like I said, I'm not going to discuss that on this video. I'm just going to give you the basics. But please, like I said, register with us at pamsters.com, and then our Monumental Trading Group will give you the education that you need. Okay, now what are we looking for? Let's see. Okay, how to trade the news. First thing you do, remember what we're going to do. Remember, we're going to treat this like a business. All right, so when you wake up in the morning, or matter of fact, you can do it the previous night after before you go to sleep. Treat it like a business. You're going to check investing.com or forexfactory.com. Now, these are mobile apps as well. So you can actually go and you can download it on your phone. It's free. Download it on your phone. Then you're going to go to economic calendar. So let's make sure we got this. Computer's a little slow right now. I'm actually not at home currently. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's a little slow. So what you're going to do is go to investing.com and you're going to check the economic calendar to see what time these outbreaks are. And what currency are we trading right now? What pair? The Euro USD. So guess what you're looking for? You're looking for the Euro news, the dollar news. Now understand this. And I'll get into that tomorrow about the London and New York session. But most likely, you're trading the Euro USD. Okay, cool. What you're going to do is you're going to look for the London session and New York session. I'm not going to get into depth on this video about those sessions, but I will tell you this. That's when you can expect the most volatility and movement. All right? Now, with that being said, you're going to do that. You're going to check the calendar and look at the times. Now, is this 100% sure? Like, okay, if it says a certain thing where it's expecting, and I'll show you what they forecast. Does that mean it's going to do that? No, nothing. It's not 100% like that. So what you're gonna, that's why I say wait. But you can get an idea. See, the goal of this is just to see what time it's supposed to move, so you can expect what movement. Now, do you want to get in before the trade? Do you want to get in before the movement happens? Absolutely not. And unless you're doing a certain strategy, advanced. Okay. Let's go ahead and X out of this. Trust me, I remember when I first started trading, I was on the phone with my buddies and we were like, okay, this news outbreak's about to happen, and all of a sudden we literally it ended up going in the direction, but it knocked us out first. So it's like, man, you're basically learning from my mistakes in the past. Okay, but it's okay, that's good. All right, so what you go to is here. If I can get my computer working. All right. So here we go. Now here's the time, okay? The time to expect. So that's very important because that's what we're looking for, the time of the volatility, the movement. Then you have the euro, okay, the euro pair. So this is the euro session. What time is it? I'm not gonna get into that. We'll get into the breakout sessions for both. But what time? Okay, euro. All right. Now you can study this. You can actually go back to babypips.com and learn all of this. You can actually get books on what these actually are. I'm not going to get into depth. I'm going to only cover the basics. When you see 3 bulls, that means to expect a big impact, a big move, okay? Well, you see that? High volatility expected, okay. See? Low volatility. Whereas the 2, moderate. Okay, you get that? Starting to gain understanding? Then what they'll have is they'll have a previous. So let's see. Let's scroll down. All right. So you see this? Wait a minute. So yeah, they'll have a previous. Then what they'll have is a forecast. So this is the same. So it stayed the same. So most likely, I'm not aware. I didn't look at it, but it's most likely it wasn't a big movement. All right, let's find one where it could have been a big movement. Right here. It could have been, even though it's not 3 bulls, so we wouldn't look at that. But nevertheless, you'll get the feel for it. You're going to try it out. You're going to look at it. Go ahead and look at investing.com or Forex Factory. I say investing.com is my favorite. You got the 3 bulls. Go ahead and just watch it. Go ahead and look at the time and just watch the market. Watch how the candles move. Watch how they can bounce back and forth. Watch how they can go in one direction. All right. I have a previous video also from one of my partners, Scott, and from Monumental Trading Group, and he discussed the biggest, the best, the most awesome news outbreak of the month, which is coming very soon. That's why we're trying to get geared up with Pamsters.com to get everybody starting off with a bang. It's called the non-farm payroll. All right, research it. It's really cool. He goes into depth with it about it. What else? What else? All right, so go here, and if you should have a trading journal. Go ahead and plan your day like a business. Say, okay, I'm expecting this. If you don't want to be in, you definitely don't want to be in the market. If you're in the market, what you want to do is possibly get ready to hedge if you're, if your volume's too high or whatever. What else? So I have another video about hedging, and really, Trader's Way is perfect for that. You won't be able to do that in a U.S. broker, I'll tell you that. So yeah, very simple, guys. The 3 bull, don't jump in the market before it moves. Be patient, wait. Sometimes wait 10 minutes, then go with it. The news. Okay, now how do you play it? Okay, so you understand what time, you understand the impact you're expecting to watch. Now, let's say, I'm just gonna throw in some trades. Obviously, this is naked. If you want indicators and everything, well, the first couple indicators, go to my previous video. What you're going to do is, or not going to do, one way to maximize your profit is to know how to scalp. I haven't put that video up yet. Know how to scalp, you can put a long, low volume position in, and then you can scalp it at a little bit higher volume, all the way down or all the way up on that candle, that burst. All right, so let's say you put in a position, boom. Now you can hold that all the way until it starts to retrace, right? Because you throw a rock on the ground, what happens? If you throw a rock on the ground, it bounces up. You throw a rock in the sky, what happens? It has to come down. It's the natural cycle of things. Retracement. Okay, so let's say the market plummets all the way down on the news outbreak. Okay, you can ride it down on one low volume, and then you can have another position where you can scalp it. You know what? I'm gonna get into scalping in the next video. This video is already too long, longer than I wanted to make it. It's 13 minutes, but hopefully you got the value out of it. Something very simple. Go to investing.com. Check out what time. Organize your day like a business. Stay up. Be sitting at a desk when you're doing this. At least when you're starting out, until you get extremely good. But even then, you can get tired, fall asleep, and then the market goes into your direction. You're in profit, and then you're out of it. So I would say just treat it like a business. Get everything organized, and don't jump in. Be patient. Don't just jump in right before because you say, oh, it's going to go this way. Nah. Oh, another thing is this. If you see a euro, let's say you see a 3 bull euro right here. The US dollar, the USD, the New York session opens at 8. So let's say you see that, and then you see a 3 bull on that US dollar. Sometimes it'll wait. So you think it's going to be a big move right here, but then it magnifies itself on this movement. You know what I mean? So hopefully, like I said, it's going to take you experience to see what I'm talking about. But that's very key. Trust me. The first time I actually lost was on a news outbreak, and I didn't know anything about news. So hopefully you know about news now, and you can win from that. Oh, lastly, I have a guy in our group. His name is Chuck. He actually only trades the news. Literally, he went from, I forgot how much he's put in his account, but he's at I think $500,000 now, $500,000 from just trading the non-farm payroll. And when you see the non-farm, you'll understand what I'm talking about. It's a lot of great movement. Sometimes he trades a little risky on the volume, but But that's all he does. He just trades the news.